This year's from Yahoo Entertainment. It's actually a copy of another article, but they're featuring it on their main site. So it says Johnny Depp's reportedly being wooed to become a cultural ambassador for Saudi Arabia. It's from February 16th, 2024, so not fresh off the press, but not so old. Let's see what we got. Johnny Depp is a gross dude. In case everything that came out during the Amber Heard trial didn't totally persuade you, a new, in-depth report from Vanity Fair on his epic bromance with Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, known as MBS, should. The report's very long and there's a lot to chew on, but here are some salient points. Of course, from Vanity Fair, who's a neutral, truthful source of news. I can sense the sarcasm in the air. They say Depp met MBS after he poured millions into Gene Dabari. Okay, fine. They say it only earned 13.7 million, but let's not forget it wasn't some huge worldwide release in the States, in China. It was kind of a low run. It was not a major box office picture. And the point of it isn't really to make huge money, it's to get Johnny back on his feet doing movies. If that's what he wants, and apparently it is. But okay, let's keep going. They say allegedly him and Johnny hit it off instantly, and he's got some huge yachts and things like that. Alright, I get it, the guy's pretty rich. Fine. They say Depp always brings his guitar to the yacht, which is because, I don't know Johnny, but I used to play guitar, I still have one, and when I played a lot, I brought it everywhere. That's just what people who play guitar do. Next. They say that Johnny's still blacklisted from many circles in Hollywood. Not sure exactly who that is and what that means, but yeah, okay. I'm sure some people in Hollywood are still pretty biased and pretty leaning on one political side, on Amber's side. But it doesn't matter, because Hollywood's, well, not what it used to be anyway. They quote Johnny saying he's experienced the Cultural Revolution, where MBS is, and they also say Depp knows about Khashoggi's murder enough to ask his friend what really happened, but seemingly doesn't care. So he asked what happened, but he doesn't care. If he didn't care, wouldn't he not ask what happened? But when Johnny got a reply, the person told him that he wasn't the one that caused it. What's Johnny supposed to do? Say, no, I think you're lying. I'm not dealing with you anymore. Probably Depp would be like, okay, well, that's what he says. Not gonna keep prying. Depp is now in talks with the Saudi government for an annual seven-figure deal in which he would shoot films and attend events in the country in order to secure Depp's assistance in putting Saudi Arabia on the cultural map. Sounds decent to me. Despite all this, Depp still says he values the friendship for what it is and doesn't want anything in return. Alright, maybe he did say that. I mean, look, Johnny's still worth like 250 million or something, or 300 million, or a lot of money. So even if you got a seven-figure deal for like 2 million or 3 million, or it's a lot, it's nice, but he doesn't need it. He probably is being serious. He doesn't want anything in return. 2 or 3 million to him or whatever is like, I don't know, $100 to us or something. It's not like a huge big deal. It's not a game changer. But they don't want to explain that. They don't want to explore that. They just want to make it look like it's so much. But the interesting thing is, let's see what people are saying. I usually cut these comments out of the articles. When's the AV Club going bankrupt? My guess is this year. So many digital outlets are closing and many journalists with a job learn code. Wonder what caused the downfall of mainstream media? Could it be that they print so much lies, people finally caught on, anyway, good riddance, and yes, that probably is it. But who am I? That's my silly little opinion. This person says don't do it. Johnny? Okay. Depp is gross. Didn't he win those lawsuits hand over fist? Whatever that means. Can they fund Pirates of the Caribbean? Good question. Maybe they could just buy it from Disney and make some new ones. They'd probably turn out good. Sedge says everyone's got the right to their own opinion, and we should all respect each other's own opinion, not tear them down. Yeah, pretty fair. Not all the media like to spin stories to make money. The majority of the media does not base a story on their opinions. A good journalist will do their research and they double check. Okay. Sure, sure, not every last person in the mainstream media is crooked or whatever, but it seems like the major stories that get out seem to be, let's just say, somewhat twisted much of the time. MJP says nothing can come good of this, that Johnny will be back in court. Okay, not sure why, but fine. And Jamie says he might as well. He has his online scam and money laundering ring where he pretends to love women and his fans, be in relationships, engagements, and blood oaths of marriage with them just to defraud them out of money, gifts, use them to launder money in their banks, open bank accounts, open social media, etc. So that's what Johnny does? So Johnny needs to swindle fans out of money? I mean, yeah, Johnny makes a couple million here, a couple million there, but it's like 2 mil at a time, 3 mil at a time, 1 mil at a time. Yeah, it adds up, but compared to his main fortune that he's still got, it's not a huge percentage. He doesn't have to sell artwork. He's not selling them for like 10 million, 50 million a pop. And Nick is on Johnny's side. Amber Heard's gross. Johnny was a victim. Women can't stand when people find out who they really are. They are pure evil. Not all women, but okay, some of them, perhaps. Not the majority, but some of them. All right, fair enough. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.